morning, this is Ted from the Devil's in the Detail. I just thought I'd introduce this lovely Aston Martin DB7 Zagato to you all. This car has only done 1700 miles from new, and as you can imagine it's absolutely in mint condition, apart from a few blemishes. In its last concourse entry, it lost points on a number of items. Some of the interior, the buffalo leather interior had some marks on it which it lost points on. The leather it's not like a normal leather seat that you can clean. It acts like nubuck or suede. It's got no sealer on it, so it just absorbs any dirt. The gear knob was completely black just from normal driving, in such a few miles as well. So I've spent all day yesterday and this morning cleaning some of the staining and the marks. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was bad enough to drop points on. The paintwork, it absolutely lovely finish. You know, there's no orange peel or anything, but basically there's a lot of scratches, and it's light scratching, but they're all over. And when we opened the boot and had a look, the car cover was in the boot. So I've opened the car cover up and had a look inside, and it's obviously at some point been dragged on the floor, and it's got bits of wood, leaves, sawdust and all that sort of stuff inside it. So as it's been put on and off, on and off, on and off, the sides of the roof are quite badly marked. The shoulders of the car are quite badly marked. There's a couple of scratches around the bonnet area, and generally light scratching all over the car. They're very difficult to see. I will try and you know, give you a glance at it, but it's not bad. You know, it's not like the usual sort of battered paintwork. You know, it's been handled with a lot of care, so it's coming, and basically I've got to get it for concourse presentation. So, you know, it's going to be every little detail I'm going to go over and see what we can do with it. So as I go through it, I'll try and show some of the process. I didn't film any of the interior yesterday. It was quite intense because it doesn't clean like normal leather. You know, it absorbs the cleaner and it turns brown. So I'm having to wait for pieces to dry out to check that I've removed the marks. So it's quite intense yesterday, and honestly I didn't even think about filming any of it. I've been cleaning the glass this morning, and now I'm going to take the car up and ready to start the polishing process. Like I say, the car looks great as it is. Once we get the blemishes off, I think we'll give it a bit more gloss, and obviously we'll find something appropriate to protect it with after. I've already spoke to the owner about certain things that he doesn't want to go to, basically because it pushes the cost up. But we'll see. You know, I'm not going to let this car go out after I've got it to what I think is a concourse level, and I'm not going to let it go out with no protection on it. So I'll choose something for myself, I think, and you know, give the cat another goldfish sort of thing. I'll just put it on. So I'll see what I've got in my cupboard. It's probably BG Technic of some description that I'll put on. We'll see how it goes. You know, I'm going to get the wheels off and polish them inside and out and try and protect them. And basically it'll go back on a trailer back to his house and put in the garage again, and it'll only come out for concourse events. So what I don't want is at his next concourse event is they find something that I should have found. So I'll be going over the car with a fine tough comb. So that's the presentation of it. I'll try and show some of the polishing. It's only going to be very, very light. It's not going to be free stage polishing or anything like that. But I want it to look spectacular, and you know, it's a green car. I'm not a big lover of green, but it will still look beautiful, and I'm sure I'll fall in love with it the more that I polish it. So that's the introduction to the car, and the reason it's there, and I'll see you on the next video. So look after yourselves and see you soon. With the interior now, what I think is as good as I can get it. I've been masking the car up, all the sensitive areas around the rubbers and wherever there's likely to, you know, to have any polish going, to try and keep it out, make it easier when it's cleaned after. It's all been masked up. And ready for us to start the polishing process. See you on the next one.